What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hot Takes Cold Brews episode 4. Can you believe it? We're here 4 episodes in. You guys have been here with us. We appreciate that. We didn't think we'd survive this long. David definitely didn't. He bet the under on that one. But guess what? He owes me some money now.
Ooh, rough.
Gentlemen.
$5. Damn, I'll never financially recover from this.
That's a bad take right there. That's a bad one.
Should have sold that stock.
I know, right? Sold it early when you had the average. But yeah, episode 4, guys. We're here for you guys. We're ready to roll. Nice to see you guys again, gentlemen. We're ready to roll here. Everybody's got nice t-shirts on. David, nice t-shirt. What do we got there, buddy? What kind of material is that?
This is it's 100% cotton.
And what kind of shirt is that?
Arrogant bastard. Drake, or sorry, not Drake. Stone.
There you go.
It's also my drinking shirt, man. I wear it
Hell
every time I'm
yeah!
drinking.
Of course it is. Cheers, boys. All right.
Cheers.
All right. So, same rules apply. You guys already know. PG-13 always from now, this point on. Keep us accountable with the F-bombs. We're just going to hit the ground running because we got a lot to talk about today. First hot take, and honestly, it's kind of bittersweet today, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
So, for those of you who don't know, and if I haven't talked about it enough, I owned a bar called Die Bar.
Whoa.
I know, shook. I'm shook too. And it actually just recently sold. And it was bittersweet for me. I just handed over the keys this last weekend. And I am no longer the proprietor of this place. And I don't even know if the name Die Bar will be around after, or at least in San Jose after these next couple weeks.
It will always live on in our hearts.
That's so touching.
Yeah.
I almost got a tear there.
Hey, wait. So why are we friends with this guy now?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's the only reason why they hung out with me. So I
The
don't...
perks are dwindling.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Die Bar is actually no longer in my possession. I know a lot of you guys at this moment are finding out for the first time. I had to keep it under wraps until like things progressed a little further. But this is me, the hottest take I can give you guys. So welcome to Hot Takes and Cold Brews, and here's the hottest take that I have. We have a Die Bar sign behind us that still has our Sharky shooters. I doubt you can see it because it's really bright.
That's awesome.
But I have it here. We have like one of our old Sip of Summer parties. For those of you, the OGs that have been around, we used to throw these summer parties. And, you know, just t-shirts and everything. It's the end of an era, gentlemen.
It really is.
It is. Like, it's, for me, it was part of my life for so long. I met these two assholes there. You know, God forbid. That's the only thing I hated about that place. And, and I don't know. For me, it's bittersweet. But I want you guys to talk a little bit while we have the time here, the floor, to maybe a top memory, something you appreciated about the place. Please, by all means, from the other side.
Oh man, so many good memories. Like you said, like already met so many good friends there. That place just had the vibe, man. It was like a Cheers, you know. Walk in there, everybody knows your name. A lot of times, where everybody knows your name. Let's not get copyrighted.
That's enough. That was 3 seconds of original content.
But yeah, man, like I'm gonna miss just going in there, and there was always a friend at the bar or on the other side of the bar or both. It was always a good time. Had a lot of fun nights that I barely remember.
Whew.
Saw some crazy shit because downtown San Jose.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
That place just had a lot of flavor to it, man. And it's definitely going to be, that street's going to be different without it.
I think
for
so.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it was home to a lot of us, not just saying myself because I pretty much lived there, but but the rest of us, like, getting to be together, I definitely can compound on that. Like, it was home base, man. We love to go
Home
there.
base, yeah.
Yeah. Rubes, what about you, my friend?
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure that killed a lot of my brain cells going there.
Of course,
But, like,
of course.
in the best of ways.
Right.
But, yeah, overall, man, like, if I can redo it all over again, I would do it in a heartbeat. Like, I would not go to any other bar back then if that was just like, all right, where are we going? You know where we're going. We're going to Die Bar. Stop playing around.
Yeah, it's true.
And, man, I have, like, so many favorite bartenders. Like, yeah, they're not coming to me right now. I'll get back to you guys.
Asshole. Yeah, so
Put them down in the comments.
yeah, put them down in the comments.
Your favorite bar.
I
your
can already
favorite
help you with the
bartender.
on one of them.
Hey, and if you went there many of times, you probably got hired for a couple nights or anything.
It's
Man.
also
You
Yeah,
never
probably
know.
that's
true.
true.
Also
You go there
probably
long
true.
enough, you either end up working security or bar backing or something along those lines.
You live long enough to see yourself become the bartender.
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly, it's bittersweet for myself, but it's for the best. My family's moving on with a lot of different things. We survived the pandemic. It was time. Some things have expirations, and our time owning the place is it's come to an end. A lot of thank yous I have to give out. Thank yous to everybody that came in and frequented the place, became our friends, our family. Big thank you to all the staff that helped us out. It's bittersweet, man. I'm obviously excited for new beginnings, but you can't help but like look back and just remember how much like this place gave you, and I'm very thankful for that. And I hope the new owners take care of it, man. I know it's already murmurs that they're getting rid of the whole concept, and I'm sorry to everyone. If I had known, I probably would have rethought. But you know what? Hey, man, you make your own decisions. It's your place. You spent the money for it. I wish you the best because I don't want to have to go back in and pick up the mess. So, you know what I mean? As eloquently as I can put that.
Yep.
And again, support small businesses. I'm always a big advocate for that. I will actually go in there once it's said and done. It'll just be weird. It'll be weird. And if you go there, take a look under the far left side by where the diving lady used to be. On the bottom underneath, you'll see my name carved in there. So, I was not going to leave without putting my mark, and I'm letting you guys know for now. You heard it here first. Nobody else did that. It was me. I already did that. So.
And if you look under the stool, that piece of gum, that's from me.
Yeah, boom. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, again, thank you for everybody that was there. I know it's a little more of a solemn note that we usually start on, but it's the no better platform to say it than right here. And again, once again, thank you, everybody. Remember, always support small businesses. And it's sad to see this one go, but there'll be many new beginnings. Yeah. And you never know what the future can bring. So we'll see how that goes. And with that is a perfect segue to a small business.
Let's dive into our 8-minute sports recap.
Oh, my God. Well, real quick. Yes, I love that. I love that segue.
Great. I love
real quick, I love it. But speaking of small businesses, we got to plug one of our favorite small businesses that's still going, Rosie's New York Pizzeria. We've already talked about them. Amazing owners, family owned, just like my place used to be. Serve the best pizza in town. Beer, garlic knots, pastas, salads, everything. Make sure you guys go support them. They're on the Alameda by Pete's Coffee. Rosie's New York Pizzeria.
And I can't stress this enough. Bottomless mimosas on Saturdays.
Saturdays
and Sundays, or just Saturdays?
It might be just Saturdays at the moment, but I can only imagine Sundays are going to be included come like football season. Yeah.
Just tell them we sent you. They might do
that. They might do Sundays too. Hey, Saturdays are for the boys, but they're also for liquor, so you can do whatever the hell you want with that. But don't forget Rosie's. Hit them up. Look them up on Instagram. They will be there for you. Yep. Now, David, would you like to dive in, as you eloquently put, into our 8-minute sports recap?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Ruben, can you get us started on the 8-minute timer, please?
I sure can.
All right. So again, 8 minutes seemed to work out pretty well. We hope you guys are ready to go because we got a lot to go over, and the recap is just a part of it. So once you're ready, Ruben, please let us know what happened.
On two. Race it. Hut. Did you guys watch this exhibition this past weekend?
Oh my God.
And what were your thoughts?
Yes. So I was fortunate enough to not have to pay to watch the fight. However, the Showtime app crapped out and was not streaming on the television, so we have to huddle together and watch it on a cell phone. However, really didn't miss much. It was probably one of the most boring boxing matches I've ever seen.
It was horrible. I'm going to stop you.
Yeah.
Don't even justify it. This is not boxing.
Yeah.
I've already said it with the Triller fight. The Pauls are ruining boxing.
Yeah.
And so are ex-NFL and NBA players. Yeah, like Nate Robinson. You guys are ruining boxing. This is getting ridiculous. Like, as a person that's really, really, really trying to give boxing a try, like, really want to enjoy it, I can't help but to understand that if somebody did this during like the real Mike Tyson era and like maybe the Muhammad Ali era, you had somebody just walk off and be like, oh yeah, we're just going to do this for fun. No judges, no scoring, nothing. Somebody would get bitch slapped.
Someone would die.
Like, this is not cool, guys. Yeah. I'm honestly just getting upset now.
Yeah, it's such a ridiculous fight if you look at it. You know, someone who's twice as big and half the age. You know, Floyd is one of the best fighters, arguably could be said definitely the best defensive fighter in the modern era. But there's there's weight classes and stuff for a reason, and it's just completely ridiculous. And here's the thing, is like the Pauls, they can kind of fight. I'm down to watch them fight. I'll pay to watch them fight, but fight like in an actual match. Fight a boxer in your weight class as a professional. I'll watch that.
Put it on an official thing.
Yeah.
Why don't you make it official? Why are we doing all these like fake fights where there's it's not really going to count against your record. It's really not going to do anything. Like this last one, Mayweather, like obviously no judges, nothing. There wasn't going to be a winner unless somebody clearly got knocked out, which I could have sworn Logan Paul got knocked out, dude.
It looked
He
like
was-
Floyd was carrying
The
him
last
at
10
one point.
seconds, he popped him with, like, Floyd just something turned in his head where he got the instant. He just went right
Yeah,
hook,
and then with the
left. And then
Yep.
the homie, he's taller than him, fell down and it looked like
Floyd kind of held him up.
held him up.
Yeah.
This was the last 10 seconds of that round. I think it was like the 6th round or something.
Yeah.
Dude, come on. You cannot tell me that Floyd was not holding back punches the entire time.
Oh, he was, and Logan was gassed, man. Like he made it to the end, but like he was gassed out. And a professional boxer, especially Floyd Mayweather, who I think conditions all the time, he will do that to you because he keeps coming at you. He's relentless, and he can do 8 rounds is nothing, man. He could do 12, no problem.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what he's there for. And he even admitted though. He's like, I didn't train. I did like some cardio for this. Like,
Yeah.
You could tell. Like, I understand that you're getting paid either way, but dude, this is so bad for boxing, especially when you're starting to get like some of the big faces from God. You know, like if I'm Manny Pacquiao, I'm pissed off about this.
Yeah.
Like I spent so long waiting through my prime to fight you, and then I finally get to fight you in our late like 30s, and people still don't take it seriously. Now you're fighting some kid.
Yeah,
Like,
and
his brother,
cleaning up, like making a ton of money out.
Like,
That's
yeah, I
the
know,
other
but
thing,
see,
is
they
like-
don't give a crap, and that's the problem with boxing, man. I think they just lose themselves in this stuff now, and with this whole new generation of TikTokers and YouTubers and stuff, thinking they can do all these things, like, I don't know, man. I think this is horrible for the future of boxing. If I'm
It is.
Canelo and Garcia and all these other guys, I'm pissed.
mad.
I'm
I'm
pissed
mad,
off.
yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
nobody, like, this is ridiculous. I understand they're trying to get the younger people to get into it, but I don't know.
I will say one thing. Chad Ochocinco,
Here we go.
he was better than I thought. I mean,
he got knocked
hey,
down,
he got
but
knocked
he's
down,
got back up.
he was
got back
better
up.
than Nate
His
Robinson. boys.
fundamentals look good.
Nate double fisted punch Robinson.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if he would have stuck with his McDonald's diet though? How much better he would have
the
been.
Mickey D's
Oh,
supersize me.
man.
Oh my god.
I would love to see that. And he comes out in
Right.
McDonald's trunks, just ready to go, ready to.
Ronald McDonald freaking like red nosed freaking gloves.
Yeah, look, man, he did better than I thought. He looked like he actually trained a little bit, and he was throwing some solid shots. He took some solid shots.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'll give it to him. He did okay in that
Yeah.
aspect.
And then his interview say he's ready for McGregor.
And there we go. And then the sideshow.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. The peanut gallery.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to the next one, which is a little bit more on the serious note. Speaking of just integrity and such, we're having a big issue with athletes and media lately. Like, okay, so I disavow anybody that talks about mental health in a negative way. Like, mental health is nothing to screw around with, especially also faking it, which I'm not saying is what's happening here. But anybody that takes advantage of this or talks about badly, like, honestly, that's a shit move and you're a shit person for doing that. I'm completely on Naomi Osaka's side, because this is what we're talking about. Naomi Osaka is a professional tennis player who withdrew from the French Open because she refused to talk to the media.
Mm-hmm.
And her reasoning after the fact, after she had already gotten fined and in trouble, was that she had mental health problems. Like, she had anxiety and depression, and she just didn't like talking to the media. So that's fine. But now there's this peanut gallery coming out of like people that clearly do not have any issues. They've never had problems talking to the media before. And they're like, oh yeah, I don't have to talk to nobody. Like, I don't have to do anything, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can just go on social media and run my mouth, and I don't have to talk to any media members. That's bullshit. And I'm usually against, like, I hate when media gets into athletes' faces after a hard, you just busted your ass and lost game 7.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is talk to anybody.
How do you feel about losing
and Mike right in your face
after coming
like David, let me
like
grab
your
it.
entire life
And
you've
you
been
have
trying to
to-
get to this moment.
Right. How do you
have
feel
to
about
have
it? Oh, what's wrong? Why are you being so mean to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. However, now it's like the peanut gallery of people coming through. Do we think that athletes are obligated to talk to the media?
I mean, certain extent, it is.
Let's pretend there's nothing like a Naomi's situation.
Yeah, to a certain extent, it is part of their job. They're in a way they're athletes, but they're also like entertainers. They're being paid to interact with the audience to a very it's limited, but at some level interact with their audience. It's part of like how you build that culture, that the market in your whatever the brand is, whether it's a team or your singular athlete. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that depend on your performance and you building the brand. Like, you literally, if you think about it as an athlete, you get to that level, you employ a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
I understand the frustration of dealing with the media. I mean, I've never really been in that position
I deal with
myself.
them when they come up to me first thing in the morning when I have my coffee. I'm like, No comment.
You mean when they rate your pour?
I'm not about that.
But I can kind of picture what it'd be like, and it's like what you were saying. Like sometimes you don't want to deal with that, and we saw that with Marshawn Lynch and how he handled that situation. Yeah.
Can you touch up on that actually, Ruben? What was his famous line during Super Bowl week?
Just here so I don't get fined, boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you feel about that game?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yep.
Okay. Exactly.
Non-stop.
Yeah. Exactly. Again. To each his own. However, stuff like that it kind of annoys me. I understand he's setting a precedent, and obviously, like Marshawn Lynch and I have a special relationship. Him being a Raider and ex-Seahawk and stuff.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like when you do stuff like that, and the media, like that's their job. These people are trying to make a living. Now, granted, some of them are really annoying people, but some of these other reporters, like they have no choice. Their boss is telling them like you got to get a soundbite.
Yeah.
You have to. It's your job. You have to make your money. You have to understand the other side of it too.
Yeah,
like there's both people have to have mutual respect.
I'd imagine like as a media professional, part of your job would be to do your research. Don't ask stupid questions.
That's the biggest thing is don't ask stupid questions. And that's
two,
the problem.
You kind of have to, because the athletes know these guys sometimes. It's like, the Washington Post or whatever is going to send the same guy every time for the most part. So you kind of build a rapport with the athletes.
That's our 8 minutes, guys.
Okay, the last thing I was going to say on that interviews, Kevin Durant did kind of clap back at a reporter a little bit after that Bucks game. What did he say? He's like, what kind of freaking question is that? I think is what he said.
I know, but
he laughed
it goes with the stupid questions too. But I think there has to be a mutual respect, and I think obviously media crosses it because some of them feel like entitled.
Yeah.
But the athletes also, don't use Naomi Osaka as your martyr.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Do not use that because honestly, mental health is a lot more of a problem, and you owe it to yourself. It's part of being an athlete. Maybe you don't have to work 40-hour weeks in a cubicle, but this is part of your contract. You are obligated by most leagues to talk to the media. So even if you're going to say, I'm here so I don't get fined, you show up and you do your job.
Yep.
Okay? Simple as that.
Yep.
And the last thing I want to say about sports, and it's a freezing cold take because we were all wrong, was Julio Jones gets traded to the damn Titans.
Oh, man.
We didn't even mention the Titans last week. Freezing cold throne we're sitting on right now. We were so wrong in all aspects. And Ruben, they did not give up a first round pick for Julio Jones. They gave up a second and like a fourth.
Blows my mind.
Almost exactly what I said. But we were completely wrong. We never even mentioned the Titans once.
Not even on the radar.
My bad, Tennessee fans, all 5 of you. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to them. They're fired up right now.
They're so fired up.
Tannehill throwing to AJ Brown and Julio Jones. Get out of here.
I'm sure all the Miami Dolphins fans that had Tannehill back in the day are super thrilled. So anyways, aside from obligations, we are obligated to say with this new hot take is that we have our boy's birthday coming up this next weekend.
Snap, crack.
It's literally Ruben's birthday this weekend. It's on Sunday the 13th, so you guys are going to miss it in between episodes. But we're ready to rage. But we're so excited. And who else's birthday is it?
It is my little brother's birthday. He's turning
21.
Never had it.
This is ridiculous. Ruben,
ounce of alcohol.
His brother's turning 21 the same year that he's turning 30, his dirty 30. Wow. Sorry to age you, buddy.
That's going to be a dirty 21.
That's going to be a filthy 21.
It's going to be filthy.
It's going to be, dude, so nasty. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. I don't have siblings, so I don't know that feeling, but I'm already feeling like vicariously through you guys. This is going to be a rager. Like, this is going to be completely out of it.
It's going to be something.
It's going to be something. So, okay, first of all, let's just ease into your birthday first because I want to give you the credit. What are you excited for? What is 30 going to bring you?
It's the end of my youth.
But I got 2 more years on my contract and then I'm
apparently,
retiring.
Apparently 30s is just your 20s with more money. So
that's what they keep telling us.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's what they keep telling us. So I'm pretty thrilled about that.
So I'm just excited to travel finally when the world opens back up. So that'll be my plans for my birthday.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, we're stoked for it.
I took the whole week of your birthday off. So
yeah, me too.
It's going to be 7 days of
pure debauchery.
And celebrating that last year. That last year of your 20s and the first bonus year of your 20s. That's all.
Yeah, we have a COVID year too. We also, I think we got a +1 too.
It's 29 plus 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's not 30 yet. It's 29 plus 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, there we go. I like that because I'm turning 30 next year. You're turning 30 at the end of this year. It's gonna be great.
Turning 31, bro.
I'm about to say, bro.
That's right. It's 29 plus 1.
Yeah.
So like I said,
29 plus 2.
My little brother's turning 21. Never had a taste of alcohol in your life. I just want to ask you guys, and you guys out there, do you guys remember your first legal, that's the big thing, legal alcoholic drink? And
Yeah.
what
And
was
Mexico doesn't count. It has to be here in the United States. Because everybody went to Mexico when they were 18 years old. All right, let's not get
That's
crazy.
true.
We're from
Yeah.
California. We all went to Cancun at least one time.
So yeah, your first alcoholic
All right,
beverage.
David, I'll let you take the floor, please. Your first legal.
My first legal drink, and I actually waited to go to a bar until my other two buddies were 21, because I turned 21. Well, one of my buddies turned 21, then me, and then we had another buddy who turned 21 like 4 months later. So we're like, yeah, we'll just wait for I'll call him Frank. I don't want to name any names.
Redacted.
We'll wait for Frank to turn 21. And then, we went to a bar, and at the time, I didn't really have experience with beer besides Heineken, because that's what my dad kept in the fridge. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I could do like 6 Heinekens and I'm good. So they didn't have Heineken, so I got a Lagunitas IPA. And I was like, oh yeah, this is about the same.
Here it comes.
Drank 6 of those.
Oh boy.
That was my first drink. And then, a couple shots on top of that.
What were the shots?
Couldn't
them?
tell you. Yeah, my memory is
running strong.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
That day is like a whiteboard, just completely erased.
Yeah.
Made a couple smudges on the corners, but that's about it. But yeah, it was Lagunitas, and I'll just put it this way: like, I couldn't drink Lagunitas IPA for at least a year until after.
Oh
that.
yeah, Lagunitas was like the only IPA around at that time.
it'll
Yeah,
do it to
so
you.
I just did. Yeah, I did
Yeah,
not
break
like
out.
the IPA for a little while.
What would you rate the IPA?
Oh man, back then.
Retroactive.
21-year-old you.
Going in, it was solid. I thought it was like a 7-ish, somewhere in the 7 range.
You know what? That's
but at the end of the night, I was like, "This is a 1. This is a hard one.
It's a one.
Hard
I'm
one.
never drinking this again.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
I'm curious about this one, Chris. You worked at a bar, I believe, before you turned 21.
Yeah.
What was your first legal drink?
Man, my first legal drink, dude. It was a kamikaze. I had a kamikaze shot. Yeah. I had just a straight up kamikaze shot. I went into the dive bar, at midnight, and I got a kamikaze shot. And then my dumbass proceeded to go through like looking at specific like liquors that I thought I would like. Mind you, 21, right? Coming off of like, fraternity parties from 18 to 20.
Every time you disagree, drink. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
exactly. So I'm looking through this app and I saw something that I'm like, oh, this might be good. It turned out to be this SoCo drink, Southern Comfort, and it was like with it was like a Roy Rogers with SoCo. It was Coca-Cola and freaking grenadine.
And SoCo.
Yeah, and SoCo. So this was the most sugary drink I think I could have ever thought of at that moment. And that's what I proceeded to drink after the kamikaze.
Man, that's
I would be 21 again.
Yeah,
that's like something like we could do that for like a fantasy football punishment.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whoever has the lowest score of the week has to pound like 3 of those.
Like 3 SoCo shots with
Yikes.
lime. Yeah,
Yikes.
dude. Oh my god. Yeah. So it was pretty bad. I was not too thrilled about it. But whatever I learned, I'm much more mature from it now. Thank you.
Now we drink adult beverages.
Adult beverages lightly. And sir, for you a whole almost decade ago, what was your first legal drink?
Hey, almost like good.
Almost. Okay. Plus or minus a couple years.
My first legal drink was at the dive bar at midnight-ish because we closed up early at my work. And I'm 99.8% sure it was a Jaeger bomb as my first alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, that seems about right.
That's about right.
That sounds about. I'm surprised I didn't get that immediately.
Yeah.
The people around me were probably more like, don't mess with this guy.
I feel like Jaeger bombs were like big hype back then too. Like you
yeah.
don't really see it that much now, but back then that was the go-to.
Jaeger bombs, Irish car bombs. Man, I was the Unabomber and that's 22, bro. I would bomb every bar in town.
Jesus Christ. Now you're on an FBI watch list, by the way.
Sorry, that's a bad joke.
No, okay. All right, that makes sense.
But if you guys have any crazy first drinks, let us know in the comments what you guys had.
I actually have a list of a couple that our subscribers have listed from today.
Yeah.
So
Do
I have
they
a
have
couple.
theirs?
I've had some, so I appreciate you guys being so quick because I did post it last second today.
Wow.
All right, so first alcoholic legal beverages.
Legal.
Somebody said Scooby Snack.
Oh,
makes sense.
yeah.
Wow.
Scooby Snack, look it up. I know the ingredients, but I want you guys to look it up because it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
All right, another person said an Aki swirl.
Oh, that's a
Yikes.
Damn, as a leader.
That's like going Black Diamond your first time down the friggin' slope.
Like you're about to you're about to surf a Maverick. Like
Yeah.
you're hitting those 100-foot waves.
You don't even know how to stand up on the board.
No, you've never even been in water. Like
You don't even know how to swim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else said JMO shot. Okay, that's understandable.
Solid.
You think they had a pickleback with that?
Oh man,
Doubtful.
if they were smart, it's good for your gut biome. Just public safety announcement.
Hey guys, can you guys tell him to shut the hell up?
It's so healthy.
You
There's
guys just created a
probiotics.
monster. This guy just thinks he's a freaking biologist
Jameson
now.
Pickleback.
All right. Somebody said a margarita.
Safe bet. I like that.
And then from there segued into a margarita loca for the old school downtowners. If anybody knows what a margarita loca is from Chacho's back in the day,
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, so those are a couple people's first alcoholic drinks. I mean, that's a pretty good, dude. That's a solid
I would drink with them
on there. Yeah, I drink with them too.
Yeah.
I drink all 4 of these right now. All 5 of these
right now, bro. My liver's hurting.
But yeah, so that's good. So your brother, he's got some choices, man.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea?
I hope he listens to this.
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what you're going to give him? Just give me something real quick right off the top.
I just want to go pedal to the floor right now. Just give him a shot of like 70 or 42.
Smart. Hey, you're spoiling him.
I mean,
you're going to spoil him, man. You got to give him something nasty.
No,
so he
I want to give him something good
so
he'll never have it again.
So he'll never take it away from him.
Something with 151 in it and light it on fire.
Yeah, he'll be cool with that. Jesus Christ. Yeah. He'll be cool. It's your birthday. It's going to be dapper. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a blast. You're ready to go. We're ready to go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like it's kind of like this energy in the room right now that we're trying to be as calm as possible.
It's electric.
It's the electric factory in here. We're about to get crazy.
Tune into the live. Have a drink with me. That'll be going on this weekend.
Yeah,
it's gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna have a blast, and we're gonna look good doing it too.
Absolutely.
And you know why we're gonna look good? Well, we also have another sponsor this week.
Oh, word.
And why we're looking so good, the 3 of us, especially us 2, because we've gone to her the most, is our... You're gonna look good too, man, don't worry. But our friend Tammy, she is a personal barber. She kicks ass. Her at's underneath the... Where is it? Over here? Her at's over there at Espresso Yourself.
Yep.
Bro, what a name.
I know. I am so impressed by this. But hit her up on Instagram. Her number's also up at the top. She is amazing. I mean, every time you guys look at us on here, you're like, why do these guys look so good? Yeah. That's because she cuts our hair.
Fresh to death.
Fresh to death.
Never had a bad haircut.
Never. Amazing person. Kick ass, like in every aspect. Honestly, I don't take lightly to these things. Like, she does an amazing job with our hair. Like any type of style hair that we've dealt with so far with us, she just takes it and she's like, I got you. No worries. Like,
yep.
So definitely hit her up. Again, hit her up on her cell or hit her up on Instagram and just book an appointment. You will not be sorry. She also does home calls.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Much.
I don't know. Like you guys, if you want to go into the shop or you want to do home calls, either way, takes Venmo, cash, whatever have you. So just hit her up and you will not be disappointed. That is a hot takes and cold brew guarantee.
I need to hit up Tammy, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Get fresh before your birthday, dude. You're gonna be looking the best you've ever looked.
I gotta keep that on my mind.
Keep it on your mind. Keep it on your mind. But speaking of keeping on the mind, comes to our next hot take, everybody, which is something I really wanted to get. What are some things that live in your mind rent free?
We're talking good and bad.
Yes, but people. Okay, so first of all, rent free, for those of you who don't know or haven't like really looked into it, it's meant to be something that's actually annoying you. Yeah. It's supposed to be more of a negative thing. Okay. However, it's evolving through the Twitter sphere of things that could be anything that's like living your mind rent free. That literally like you cannot shake this.
Yeah.
So I think it could be a good thing too.
It could be.
Be a good thing that's literally getting into your head, and you're just like, crap. I can't, like, it's just, like, I'm so excited. Like, your birthday. Like, that could be in your mind rent-free because you're not really, like, your subconscious is even thinking of it.
Yeah. Or that one annoying song that just won't leave.
That too. But yeah, so, gentlemen, what is living in our minds rent-free? And I want one good and one bad one. All right, Ruben, take the floor.
All right, let's go with the good first. Because if you know me and you follow me, you know who stays in my head rent free, and that's Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, dude, she's got a full on like condo.
I don't know where she came from in the last couple years, but she's everywhere now.
Like since it was like a whole blip from Spring Breakers to like whatever is going on in her life now, where she's everywhere.
And I'm all about it. That's in my head rent free.
I'm here for it.
But those of you who also know me know I'm a very avid Raider fan, and the Tuck rule will always live in my head, rent free. We started off the GOAT's career. If we don't lose to him, if the refs get it right, he's never the GOAT. It was a fumble.
It was
and
a
everyone
rule.
knows.
It was a
They
rule
had
already.
You can't have a rule for 1 year.
The Raiders had a good call against the Patriots the year prior. That's
just me though. I'm done. You guys take it.
All right, David. Do you?
I have a good one for sure.
Okay.
I don't know about the bad, but we'll get there.
Okay.
So, I don't know why, but something that lives in my mind. Actually, I don't know if it's good or bad.
I'll let you know right now.
You guys can tell.
You decide.
It's a very specific internet video. It's this guy.
Easy what you're about to say.
I know. It's very old. It's like from the early days of YouTube. Like you can dust this thing off. It's basically a fossil.
YouTube?
Yeah.
No
and
ads
it's this
YouTube.
guy who's getting interviewed in Jamaica, of all places. And he's at this thing called hedonism. I don't know what that is.
Oh, no,
I have no idea. I don't mess with that kind of stuff.
I know
He's at hedonism, and the guy's asking him about it, and he goes, the wild women. Like I think he's asked, what do you like about?
Yeah,
hedonism?
what makes you keep coming back?
Because he
makes
comes
you
back
keep coming
every
back?
year.
Yeah, he's there all the time.
And
he's in a Speedo.
This is and this is definitely someone's dad. And he goes,
sadly,
the wild women, the ripping and the tearing, the
ripping
and the tearing. That's his response, and he walks away, and that's it. And so the conciseness and just I'd never heard those words together.
The improv
in my life, and yeah, man, I can't shake that guy. Every now and then, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like,
I wonder what he's doing.
What's he up to now? Yeah, is he still at hedonism?
Is he at hedonism?
Yeah.
Did he get his vaccine so he could go back this summer? Like,
yeah, is this the first year that he's missed? I don't know.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing well because honestly, Tosh.0 ran with that, and
yes, I will forever blame Tosh.0 for getting that brain worm inside me. I guess that's the good one because it makes me laugh.
Some guy old dude in a Speedo. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess the bad, and not to make it too like overly about sports, but when Navarro Bowman tore his ACL
and he
even though he had recovered,
stripped that fumble,
fumble against the Seahawks.
It was a rule.
They changed it the year after. I'm just saying,
like what happened.
It was seeing one of the best players just get.
His career was done pretty much after that. He never recovered.
His lateral movement never recovered. Yeah, that was a tough one. I will always remember that. And
R.I.P. man.
Yeah,
Navarro he didn't die, but his career did.
You're still the man. I still got your jersey, but that was tough. That is tough. That lives in my mind.
Damn, I can't believe you. Now it's gonna be in my mind.
Yes. Every time I see a Seahawks jersey, I twitch a little bit because I think about that.
that memory
like an aneurysm.
That memory just moved into Chris's head right.
Yeah, I know. Now I can't talk about anything. Well, I actually do have something, and you can take it what it is. There's actually a two-parter for me here. What's living in my mind rent-free right now is Snapchat. I just found out over the weekend has like a data bank that you can log into, and it literally reads off a ledger of everything you've done on Snapchat.
That's what? Ooh, I gotta delete my history.
No, it has. Okay, but here's the calming thing. All everybody out there who are being really,
everyone just did this. No fucking way.
Let me delete this.
Easy, everybody.
Use my one.
Hey, first of all, you guys be good people out there. Okay, what you've done in your past is your past. Don't be doing stuff around if you're in relationships and all this other crap. I'm not advocating for that, but I'm also. This is kind of a heed warning for you guys. There's a ledger, and it'll show. It'll show like the people. It'll show that you've sent it to this person, and you've opened this person's message, and it'll show that it was like it'll say a video or a picture or a chat, and it'll show it like it just shows how many times you've done it. It won't. It doesn't have the pictures or anything.
Oh, okay.
Woo! I know, but it shows like I sent David a chat at 12 back 3-4 years ago. Yeah, and like so I'm just saying like just know that that's out there. That's living in my head rent free because wow, Snapchat like.
Yeah.
Wait, like what the hell?
What I do to you?
No, but honestly, like though, like
those are receipts you don't want.
Sacred.
No, like I also don't want to see like who I was talking to back then. Like I don't want that. Like
those
Snapchat,
3 a.m. Snapchats.
Dude, nobody ever wants to remember that. Yeah. But even to segue on that one, okay, just letting you guys know that's rent free in my brain. One thing I do want to let you guys know, which is actually pretty hilarious, and this has nothing to do with the rent free. It's just a Snapchat plug. My buddy Joey's actually selling his Snapchat handle that he had, and it's an original handle. I swear to God, you guys, this is for sale. It's called Send Me Nudies. It's at Send Me Nudies. He's selling that. I love it. And he wants you guys to know, full disclaimer, that it's about 70-30 dudes to chicks sending you stuff on this because they search for this handle.
Honestly, 30 is higher than I expected.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more.
So if anybody's
30%.
interested
Wow.
in this handle, it is the original Send Me Nudies handle.
Yeah.
I confirmed with him that you could still log into this. It is for sale. We'll get back to that. You holler at us if you want it, because he is selling. I have the original owner of this.
If you want to see some man butt
yeah,
every day,
at least a butt.
And
You'll be lucky if you just get the butt.
Boobs.
Yeah, maybe. Joey, I was
gonna be lucky if you just get the butt.
Yeah.
Might be
what
guy
else are they
boobs,
sending?
might be
Wait,
girl
what else are they
boobs.
sending?
He told me a whole bunch. I'm just not going to get into that. My last thing that's living in my hand rent free, and honestly, is because I saw a commercial late night, and this is actually a bad one, and I'm really pissed off. Is that piece of shit my pillow guy?
Oh,
I hate. What is his name? Mike Lindell or some shit?
Oh,
Fuck
man.
you, Mike.
Clearly.
Honestly, you're a piece of shit. I bought your pillows, like, this reminded me, and it just, like, heated me up. I bought his pillows, like, 5 years ago, just to see, like, dude, it was all over the place. People were like, oh, you get all these pillows, and they're good pillows. Dude, these pillows are worse than one you get, like, on a 2008 Carnival Cruise Line, pre-swine flu and COVID. Like, your head goes right through to the back.
Smack.
It's like $80 for this whole thing. You get 2 pillows, like 2 travel pillows, which you don't ever need. Like, dude, it was horrible. I would rather go to Costco and buy all the pillows they have there than ever buy from this guy again. Look at him. He looks like a piece of shit already. I can't believe I actually spent money. This guy is like in my head, and I hate it because I want my money back, and I'm still pissed off about it. Your product sucks, and I'm pretty sure you go to jail or something. Wasn't he on the news?
Yeah, he did something funky, man. I don't know.
And you see his commercials.
He took your $80 and he went straight to Vegas.
Yeah,
and
blew it on some snow.
Yeah,
but dude, I even saw the commercial recently, and because I was telling you, they popped back in my head, and he even has some guy on there, and he's like this. He's literally standing up, and he's like shoulders up, like no neck. He's like, yeah, I use this product. It's the best pillow I've ever slept on.
Like he just looks like his back hurts.
Yeah, he looks like he's completely messed up. Mike Lindell, you're a piece of shit. I hate you. You're the worst person. You live in my mind rent free. I cannot wait to evict your ass.
Yeah,
I'm so pissed.
You know what? We can. If you're listening to this, Mike, we will set up a Triller fight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do
Winner
it.
gets $80.
Winner. I'm so honestly, I just cannot believe how much I realized that still pisses me off after all this time. I'm still shaking. I never slept
Calm down,
well.
bro. Calm down.
I know. I'm about to tear everything apart.
That's why I only trust Billy Maine, bro.
Jeez.
That's the only guy I'm trusting.
Damn.
Or the ShamWow guy.
The ShamWow guy lives rent free for sure. Down the line. Just
yeah.
But I actually have a couple.
Just one more quick one. Owen Wilson saying "Wow." That comes into my mind all the time. Wow.
Actually, him and his brother, dude.
Yeah.
God,
wow.
Like, dude, I don't. Those guys made a career off of being so mediocre. It's hilarious. Wow. Okay, so I did get a couple Instagram things of things that live in people's minds rent free.
Yeah.
Okay.
More brain viruses.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Audience.
So yes. All right. So one was Velvet falernum.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Velvet falernum, which you guys don't know, it's a low proof rum. It's more of a cordial. It's like 10, 11%. It's made from ginger, cloves, almond, and sugar. It's meant to be like an enhancer to cocktails. So kind of like just any type of cordial, like what Frangelico and all this other stuff.
A lot of tiki cocktails.
Yeah, like a Mai Tais and stuff. It's meant to be like something like that. Somebody's got this in their mind rent free right now.
They love their tiki cocktails.
They must love going to Tiki Beats.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one. And somebody else said, what did they say? They said what did they say?
My pillow?
No, my pillow. I forgot to write it down. I'll get back to you guys on that one. But we had that one. I just wanted people to understand that there's people thinking about a cordial out there.
Solid.
To each his own. If it's stuck in your brain, that's fine. Like, no big deal. But yeah, just let's think more about these. You can really unlock some things in your brain once you realize that some things are taking up that space rent free.
Rent free.
If you want to go down that rabbit hole, do it.
Yeah, exactly. It was just I don't know, man. Just when I thought about that My Pillow guy, I just couldn't. I was so pissed off.
Just blanked out.
Just
blanked out.
It's over, man. It's over, bro.
It's over.
Hey, you know what always eases me is some beer.
some beer,
Yeah.
which means it's beer review time, ladies and gents. We are ready to get started on this because this time around we have a local San Jose beer. We have from Hapa's Brewing Company. It's the Amish Rifle Red Ale. Are we stoked about this, boys? Look how big this freaking can is.
That is a unit of a can.
Oh yeah. So those of you that don't know, Hapa's Brewing Company is actually right kind of downtown.
I'll give it downtown.
It's right next to my favorite dog park to go to with my dog, Del Monte. It's literally just, you walk right down the street on Lincoln and it's right there next to Chromatic Brewing Company, Chromatic Coffee, and there's a bunch of like a bike shop and something. It's very
bike shop, yep.
It's very like, bohemian style, but the brewing company is awesome. They just opened a new tasting room in Los Gatos.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. So we picked this up for you guys because we wanted to do something San Jose. Just show the love here too, because we're all about small businesses. We're all about this stuff, and we frequent the place. So.
Yep.
Yes.
Good chance you'll see us there. Shout out Hoppus. This is, free advertisement, but if you guys want to sponsor us, we'll definitely.
Oh hell yeah!
Welcome your beers
we're
with
a bunch
open
of sluts
arms
for sponsors, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this is a fat boy, dude. Look at this can. Like, I don't think you guys appreciate like the glass to can ratio here. So, Jesus Christ.
This part of the podcast that lives in my head, rent free, is the pour that Chris does.
Dude, you guys don't understand like how ridiculous it is to pour from this can. It's not meant for this.
We'll see.
I don't know, but Hapa's it's perfect place to go to, especially after the dog park, dog friendly, everything, which is great. They have food trucks that go over there.
The food trucks are always bomb too.
It's nice and spaced out for all you guys that are kind of worried.
That's true too.
Yeah, outdoors, plenty of outdoor seating. It's fantastic.
All right, I think we're ready here. We'll get to the explanations in just a little tiny bit.
Hey, which pour do you want the audience to rate?
I don't know. None of them, because I still don't agree with any of this shit. I still think it's BS.
Don't be afraid to let them know in the comments how his pour is.
Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Here, you get this one. All right.
Wow, David's got more head than me.
That's, hey, it's all right, buddy.
Hey, keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13.
Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down.
All right, so once again, this is the Amish Rifle Red Ale. All right, gentlemen, rate the damn pour.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
For the can that you had to pour out of and the glass you had to pour out of, this is a solid pour.
Okay.
Yeah, I would give it a 5.6.
Yikers.
5.6. Not bad.
Like I said, with the can,
it's getting better every week.
With the can and the glass,
7 something last time.
As a seasoned beer pourer, this is a solid 7.2.
Thank you. Yes, I will agree. This is a 7.2 because I am awesome and I just poured a 32-ounce can into these tiny little glasses. When the lip of the can, you don't even. It's like you cannot even see, like the hole's back here, and the lip of the can standing in the way. So you know what? Take it or leave it, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm taking it.
All right, you ready?
I'll take it.
Let's give it a taste. Cheers.
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 Ooh.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right. So this is the first non-IPA we've done.
Okay.
Correct.
Right. It's 5.8%. So I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. 5.8%. Red ale, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my cup of tea.
That's not your bag, baby?
I swear to God, it's not mine. It's not my bag. I'm just going to be upfront right there right now. I'm sorry. Hoppus, if anybody's watching this from there, it's... I order like the Loco and the like butterfly wings and stuff. I'm the IPA guy. Like, this is not it. This just ain't my bag, baby.
So what do you rate it?
I feel like
this is hard to rate for me. Like
it's
you said,
malty, dude.
It's not. Yeah.
So,
it's just malty, and it just it has no depth to it. Like there's nothing. It's just the flavor, and
careful.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys talk on it. Is there anything you guys like? What do you think about it?
So I like ales. I like red ales.
So this is in your ballpark then?
Oh, it's 100% my ballpark.
Okay, that makes sense.
So this is your bag.
This is 100% my bag. Yeah, I love a nice like malty, almost a little bit creamy, like kind of like a caramel note to it. Toasty. It's definitely not something that like I could crush, a 6-pack or whatever, but I could have a couple of these while watching a ball game or something. It just sits right. Give me a bag of peanuts and one of these, man.
And Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, and like a baseball game, and I'm a happy camper.
Yeah, red ale at a baseball game.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
You gotta be at a Giants game.
Cincinnati fan over here.
Honestly, and it's not my favorite red ale, but I go to so many breweries that just don't even bother with like any kind of ales. It's just hazy IPAs, sours, wheat beer, whatever, maybe a pilsner. So I'm always happy to see a red ale on the menu. Plus, I like the name Amish Rifle. Sounds dope.
That's a solid name.
I give it a 6.9.
It's a generous score, my guy. My beer choice is tequila. So this is a little out of the ballpark and down the street.
This is a different area code.
I did pour a lot of beer on my last job. I mean, this would be a solid seller for sure because people love their red ales.
Right. I mean, yeah, to each his own. I'm not here to diss it, but
like I said, red ales not my specialty. You gave it a 6.9.
I gave it a 6.9. The sex number.
Because he means
PG-13, bro.
That's PG-13.
This is over. This is the wearing jeans. This is the jeans rubbing one.
Yeah. Yes.
I know you have a close connection to red ales, David.
Hey, I won't be offended, my friend.
Don't let him influence your score. This is supposed to be raw.
But if it's not at least a 6, I will kill you.
Oh, well, you better get ready for that because it's gonna be a 5.7 for me.
Okay.
Like I said, it's just not my thing. Maybe it might be your guys' thing. It's just not my thing.
Yeah. For me,
it's gonna be.
This is so bad.
Yo,
This is so bad.
Not anything against you, Hoppers. I love you guys.
No, I love your guys' beers, and I wish we had just chose the IPA so I could have given this a proper breakdown, a proper score. This is honestly, I don't like this. I straight up am not having a good time.
I'm straight up not having a good time.
I'm straight up not liking this at all.
Oh man.
There's just nothing there. I don't like the notes in here. I don't like how malty it has on the aftertaste. It's just not doing it for me. I will not crush this. Well, I will crush the glass.
No beer left behind.
No, but I would not crush. I would not crush an entire. It's not a crushable drink when you're talking about like drinking with the boys, doing stuff. But like, okay, just because I love the company, and their other beers are amazing, I'll give them. I'll give it a 5.1.
Wow. Hey, there you
go. Maybe when you turn 30, you'll appreciate it more.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste.
It's a 5.1.
You'll get there one day.
Because I think about what the high fours are. Like again, we're gonna get to that later on.
Yeah.
I think about what the high fours are. This is better than that in its own respect, but I do not like red ales, and this is just it's the company that's helping getting over the 5 hump. Just because I respect the company enough. But 5.1, that's my score. That's it. I can't. Let's just. This is the part.
No, yeah.
This is it for me. I'm sorry. I wish I had more sustenance to give it, but
this should be
again, ready?
More for me.
Yeah, crush it because no beers left behind, baby.
Good luck, Chris.
It's delicious.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be rough if we ever do a sour.
God, I like sour.
You gotta do a small pour.
yeah. Please take the rest of that. Pour yourself some more. Anyways, that's the beer. That's the beer review, guys. Thank you so much for being with us once again. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share with everybody. We're on the rise right now. We're looking for it. David's about to get wasted.
Hold on, wait. Can we rate this pour first? Oh my lord.
Okay, I also released all the CO2 that was already in the can.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, nothing against your pour.
3.5. Because I know what that beer tastes like. But again, share the podcast. We appreciate all the support we've gotten. We're on the rise, guys. I hope you guys have been loving the stuff that we've been doing. It's getting better and better. I hope you guys can see it. We've got a lot of positive feedback. We always take more constructive criticism, more feedback. Please follow our Instagram handle that is now posted on here always. And yeah, any last words here, guys? It's our dive bar podcast, like RIP Dive.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Thanks for the memories. Love that place. I'm definitely gonna go back and see what they do with it. And I will always. I think, regardless of where I go, when I think about San Jose, I'll think about the dive bar.
Always
Yeah.
rent free.
Rent free. It's gonna live rent free in my head.
Ooh,
Rent
Yeah.
always.
Rent
That
free.
would have been the
That's
answer.
That's
Right.
solid.
That's the
Yeah.
collective rent free, and I know
Yeah.
you guys always feel the same way. Ruben, any last comments?
Oh man, I love that bar so much. I've spent probably too much time there in my youth, but wouldn't trade it for the world. Love it. If I met you guys there, I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. And if you have a problem with drunk me, that dive bar is gone now. So sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So many great memories. Always will remember the place. Love everybody that was there. Love everybody that supported the place. Love all of you for supporting our new venture. Hope you guys stick around for the remaining episodes for as long as they go. And we're hoping to make this better every time we come see you. So once again, guys, stay true, stay you, hot takes, and cold brew.
Brews.
See you guys next time.
Boom.